Welcome back here to Wilmington, Delaware. Blue Rocks currently leading the Down East Wood Ducks 4-3. I'm JJ Michalski, top of the 7th inning alongside Cory Nidoh, Joe Stauffenberg, back in our WGLS studio this 7th inning, presented by the Alzheimer's Association. And right now, the Blue Rocks on top of the game, 4-3, looking to keep the offense rolling. 4 runs for them in the 4th proves to be the difference so far. Down East just 5 hits on the board. They made 2 miscues defensively. Settling in to bat is Bubba Thompson to lead off the inning. He shows bunt and now pulls back. Bubba Thompson to lead off the inning, then Yanyo Perez and Josh Altman will follow him up. On the hill for the Blue Rocks is Beckwith. He comes plateward, a liner right back up the middle by Thompson, gets into center field, and that'll be a single for him to start the 7th.
Well, Thompson's had a good night tonight. 3rd time he's been on base, a single and a run scored in the 3rd. A walk in the 4th, and now another single through the middle in the 7th. Just put it right where it came from. Beckwith dropped down to that sidearm delivery. Thompson wasn't fooled and shoots it through the middle. And Down East, as we saw last weekend, JJ, just never out of a game. They're always able to rally and at least get the tying or go-ahead runs on base.
And here comes Yanyo Perez, the 6'2", 205 Wood Duck out of Cuba. First pitch to him is a ball down and outside. He takes a look at it. Perez so far in the game, a single and a fielder's choice, so he's been on base twice, was actually picked off by Daniel Lynch back in the 3rd inning. Beckwith comes set and now comes plateward. Swinging through it is Perez.
Good pitch there by Beckwith. Pulled the string a little bit, fooling Perez, who was out in front on the offering. This is a big spot in the game. Beckwith dealing with the lower third of the lineup, trying to protect a 1-run lead.
Beckwith now a pickoff move over towards first, diving back safely is Thompson. Just a little bit of a courtesy throw over there. Not really a whole lot of quick and hard throw over to first base. Nick Prado catches it, throws it back to Beckwith, who's now looking in at Sebastian Rivero trying to get his sign. Beckwith now coming set, settles his hands, looks in at Perez, delivers the sidearm pitch for a strike. 1-2 now the count, low in the zone.
Well, Beckwith, an absolute legend at Coastal Carolina University, being named the College World Series most outstanding player when the Chanticleers won it for the college back in 2016. He was lights out.
Another throw over to first base and diving back in, but a little bit closer this time is Thompson. A little more urgency coming from Beckwith on that pickoff throw, and you see that implemented in some cases. Pitchers will throw over, not really show the runner their best move on their first try, kind of just see what they can do, and now Beckwith times it up, tries to get it over there. 1-2 the count to Perez. Runner goes, Sebastian Rivero catches it, swinging and missing is Perez, so he's down on strikes, and it was a bluff steal by Thompson. He's back to first base safely. Jumping up was Rivero, ready to throw down to second, but he just watched as Thompson returned back to first.
That was a good bluff steal there by Thompson. He tried to maybe distract Beckwith, but didn't work as Perez swung through the off speed. And Rivero, like Melendez, they love to have a chance to throw runners out, and the Venezuelan catcher was certainly ready to cock back and try and throw out Thompson.
So with that, Beckwith with 2 strikeouts now in the game. Josh Altman up to the plate. He shows bunt on the first pitch, offers at it for a called strike.
Well, Altman having a tough night. There's already 2 Down East Wood Duck hitters with 3 strikeouts tonight. Sam Huff in the 2-hole, Theospel Arias in the 6-hole, and Altman batting 9th tonight, looking to avoid the same fate here, already 0 for 2 with a pair of Ks.
Beckwith coming set on the hill, waving his hands back and forth is Altman. 0-1 the pitch. Misses on the outside quarter just barely, and a tight zone right now from Kyle Nickel, the home plate umpire. We saw Uvula think that he had a curveball on the outside for a called strike 3 against Sebastian Rivero. Eventually did get the inning-ending strikeout, but a few pitches later on a very similar pitch too. Beckwith, the 1-1 pitch, a steal from Thompson early. Rivero misses the throw, and sliding in safely is Thompson down at second. A high throw from Sebastian Rivero. Aracena did get to it and applied the tag, but hard to do much of anything when that ball's up in the air, and Thompson slid in hard, knocked the ball out of Aracena's glove.
Yeah, the throw was a little high. Didn't force Aracena, though, to leave his feet. And it would have been bang-bang either way. Aracena had the ball pop out of his mitt, so basically a moot point. But Rivero's throw was on target, just a little high.
4-3, the Blue Rocks leads. Tying run in scoring position now for the Down East Wood Ducks here in the top of the 7th inning with one out. Beckwith coming set with the 2-1. He comes plateward and misses just low. Rivero asks for an appeal, and the field umpire, Evan Johnson, says he did not go around.
It was close. Altman was almost chasing a breaking ball, and now he's in the catbird seat at 3-1, and you have the dangerous J.P. Martinez in the top of this Wood Duck order looming large on deck.
Beckwith looking to come back with a strike right now, down in the count 3-1. And the pitch is fouled down the third base line. He gets his strike there. Count moves full to 3-2 to the 9-hole hitter for the Down East Wood Ducks.
That's a good pitch by Beckwith. The stolen base eliminates the double play opportunity, obviously. But nonetheless, you're back in this count here, 3-2, and we'll see what Beckwith and Rivero decide to go with.
Beckwith trusting his breaking ball so far, and possibly a good choice for him to go to here. Get maybe a rollover ground ball. One out in the inning, top of the 7th. 3-2's the count, delivers to Altman, and he fouls it off. They'll do it again. Runner on second base right now in Bubba Thompson. He reached on a single to start off the 7th inning. Took the first pitch that he saw right back up the middle against Beckwith. A little bit of a good afternoon to him. Wood Ducks second baseman settles into the box. Beckwith comes set on the hill. Takes a look back at second. Now delivers plateward. And popping it up on the infield is Altman. Settling under it is Kasser. And a little bit of a tough play there. Beckwith almost in the way. And him and Kasser now have a laugh as Kasser was able to save almost a scary mistake there for the Blue Rocks.
Well, they have a laugh now, but certainly if you're Scott Thorman, probably telling Beckwith, just get out of the way. You know, pitchers are taught any pop-up in the infield, just get out of the way. And albeit that one wasn't hit as high as most, Kasser didn't really have a lot of reaction time because he thought Beckwith was going to catch it. Last second, the reliever scurries out of the way, and Kasser had to make more of a basket-style catch.
So that brings us to the leadoff hitter for the Wood Ducks and J.P. Martinez, the left fielder for this evening. 2 outs in the inning. Blue Rocks on top 4-3, tying run at second base for the Woodies. Beckwith delivers the first pitch. It gets down below Rivero, but he's able to find it quick enough, and not moving from second base is Thompson, not risking making that third out at third base.
Yeah, the ball didn't go far, just in between the feet of Rivero, but as a catcher, your first instinct obviously is to look back behind you, and he swiveled around the ball as it was right in between both feet.
Martinez, the only left-handed hitter that we've seen so far here for the Wood Ducks in this series. Last night, 9 right-handed batters in their lineup, and right now, holes 2 through 9 for the Wood Ducks are all right-handers. Second pitch is fouled off towards the screen. Count moves to 1-1.
Well, Martinez, a very good lefty, obviously very highly regarded by the Texas Rangers with the money that they gave him out of Cuba. Constant contact, though, has been a little bit of an issue for the lefty. He's very fast. He takes great routes in the outfield to track down fly balls and leads the team in stolen bases.
Martinez bobs his bat back and forth and watches as the next pitch misses just high in the zone. Count moves to 2-1. A nice fastball from Beckwith, considering the count 1-1. Really trying to elevate the zone a little bit and see if he can find another corner.
92 from Beckwith. Just above the hands. That always looks enticing to a hitter.
Beckwith asks for Rivero to go through the signs once again as he steps off. Thompson with his lead off of second base right now, trying to see if they can get a ball in the outfield to score him. Next pitch is inside to Martinez. Count moves to 3-1. And Beckwith takes a little bit of a break behind the mound, raises his arms up, and now digs in once again for the 3-1 pitch. Martinez does the same at home plate, black shin guard on his front left leg. Beckwith and Martinez share a moment of a stare back and forth. Now a pickoff move to second. Perez drops in with the backdoor sunlight play, and sliding in safely is Thompson.
Well, the Rocks already picked off one runner at second. earlier in the ball game with Daniel Lynch on the mound, getting Yanyo Perez out. Rocks have been pretty successful all season long with those pickoffs to second.
2 outs in the inning here. If they were able to get that base runner, that would have finished it off. Now the 3-1 pitch misses just inside of Martinez. He'll take a walk down to first base. Just the 4th Blue Rocks walk issued tonight.
And this is where it gets a little dangerous for the Blue Rocks. You have Sam Huff, who I'm sure very frustrated with how his night has gone so far. Talented hitter, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts against Daniel Lynch. Second best prospect in the Rangers system. Opportunity here to deliver. Tying run in scoring position, go ahead run at first. And if you're Beckwith, you really have to buckle down here.
So Sam Huff digs in, and a quirky batting stance from him. No hand movement, really, as he stands in the box. Beckwith comes plateward, misses down and outside with the first pitch for ball 1.
And I know we're in spacious Frawley Stadium, but you really have to be careful with Huff here. He has almost 30 home runs on the year between Low A, Hickory, and here in Down East. 28 in total. 13 with the Woodies.
Huff awaits the 1-0 pitch. Now it comes. Misses down and outside once again. Beckwith almost pitching around the dangerous power hitter right now.
Huff was named a year-end All-Star as a designated hitter, despite playing in just the second half of the season. And now we'll have a mound visit with Steve Luber, longtime pitching coach here in Wilmington. But this is how Down East has been able to stay in games and why they're 84-44, jostling back and forth with Low A Delmarva, the affiliate of the Baltimore Orioles in the South Atlantic League, for best record in all of minor league baseball. Doesn't matter if it's early, middle, or late stages of the game, they're able to at least put themselves in a position to score. And right now, Steve Luber, who's been a pitching whisperer as assistant general manager of the Royals, J.J. Piccolo, called him earlier this week in an interview with The Athletic, trying to calm down Beckwith here in a tight spot.
And a tense game for the Blue Rocks. Looking to win this game to take full right of the second half Carolina Northern Division lead over Salem and Potomac. Blue Rocks getting the job done the last few nights. Right now, Down East and the Blue Rocks, 2 of the best teams in the Carolina League, in a possible Mills Cup Championship Series matchup that you're seeing right here. 2-0 the count to the batter, Sam Huff. Next pitch is a strike across the plate. A called strike on Sam Huff as he looks at it. So clearly, Luber coming out and giving Beckwith words of wisdom. Gets a strike over the plate.
Good knee-high fastball there by Beckwith.
Beckwith coming set with the 2-1. Now delivers plateward. Huff swings right through it. A heavy swing by him, long through the zone.
Beckwith attacked him there. He said, here's my fastball, try and hit it. Not sure if he wanted to go upstairs with it, but it got the job done, and now he's a strike away from stranding 2 runners on. 92 miles per hour from Beckwith. 2-2 is the count, 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Rocks on top 4-3. Next pitch to Sam Huff, called, strike 3 on the outside corner. Beckwith gets the job done and leaves the tying run at second base for the Down East Wood Ducks. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. And because of the strikeout, 2 men left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th inning here on the Blue Rocks Radio Network.